Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most beautiful new moons that we have not seen for the past 80 years, which is going to be happening on June 6th. This beautiful new moon in the sign of Taurus for Vedic astrology calculations is going to be a memorable one. And I am so excited to bring you all the tea so that you're able to manifest your best life. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and Dharma coach. So if you are into any of those things, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, guys, let's see what this most beautiful and powerful exalted new moon has in store for absolutely all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Alrighty, everybody. Now let's get to it. First and foremost, we need to understand what is a new moon. A new moon is a time that happens every single month, and it is when we have complete darkness in the sky. Now, a new moon is a time when the sun and the moon are conjuncting together. And this is literally the best time because the sun represents the soul and the moon represents the mind and emotions. And they come together to be in this perfect alignment with each other so that we're able to start anew. New moons are the best times for new beginnings, for starting anew, for beginning something new, for letting go of the past and starting something new that you've been wanting to do, allowing for a new beginning to come into your life. That is why it's in the darkest time of the month. Kind of think about it when you plant your seeds in the dark earth. That is exactly where they're going to be able to germinate and start growing to give you fruits. So new moons are times where we are definitely going introspective, especially the day right before the new moon, which will be on May 5th. May 6th is the new moon. June 6th is the new moon. June 5th is when the moon is in black moon. So this black moon usually is a time where we really want to go within, introspect a lot. This is a time where I invite you to journal, meditate, go within, reflect, and try to understand and collect your energies so that you're able to go into this new moon on June 6th with full intentions and a clear intention for this new beginning. This is the best way to handle the new moons. Now, this new moon is not like any other new moon. We have new moons every single month, but this new moon is a very, very special new moon because this new moon is happening in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is actually the sign where the moon becomes exalted. Exalted means that the moon is at its highest, at its peak of exaltation, which means that the moon is at its most comfortable, its most powerful, and it is the most merciful and the most beautiful when it's in this sign of Taurus. Why? Well, let's understand a little bit more. The moon represents our mind and our emotions in Vedic astrology, which means that our mind and our emotions, what do they always want? They want security. That is what our mind and our emotions always want, feeling the sense of security, feeling the sense of safety, feeling like there is enough, like there's no lack, feeling like you are abundant and prosperous. The mind wants to have something that is consistent. The mind doesn't like change. This is when the mind goes a little crazy. So Taurus is the perfect energy for this. Taurus is the first earth sign, and it is the most earthy, the most grounded, the most secure of all the signs. It brings the sense of security. It brings a sense of prosperity and abundance. And it also brings our sense of values. Now, this is also a time, a place, let's say in our chart, wherever your Taurus lies, this is the part of your life where you are the most stubborn because Taurus doesn't like change. Therefore, when the moon is in this energy of Taurus, it becomes super happy because finally the moon can just totally enjoy, feel the senses, and have security, have luxury and beauty all around, and have this sense of permanence, even though it's an illusion because we know nothing in this world is permanent. But this is where the mind is trying to seek. Actually, the soul is trying to look for that impermanence, something that is always infinite and permanent. So Taurus here gives us all this security, all this abundance, all this stability in our lives. And so the moon comes here, and the moon is exalted at its happiest, at its highest. Not only that, but this new moon is happening in the nakshatra of Rohini. Rohini Nakshatra is the favorite nakshatra of the moon, which means is the favorite wife of the moon. And there's a whole pastime around this on how Chandra, which is the moon, promised all his 27 wives, which are the nakshatras, that he was going to visit them day by day. However, when he came to Rohini, he didn't want to leave. He stayed there for longer than a day. And that is when the other nakshatras, the other wives, declared to have justice in this situation. And that is when Chandra got punished for doing this by having the punishment of always changing faces. That is why the moon changes faces. This is the pastime of this. And it all started because it wanted to stay with Rohini always. Because Rohini is such a beautiful nakshatra, guys. Rohini is literally the fourth nakshatra, and it runs from 10 degrees Taurus to 20 degrees Taurus. It's right in the heart of Taurus. Of course, it is ruled by Venus, and it is a fixed, balanced sign. The deity of this beautiful nakshatra is Prajapati, or Brahma himself, the creator. And this is the star of ascent. It's also the star that has the power to grow. This is one of the reasons why it's so beautiful, because literally everything that falls in Rohini will grow. It is the most fertile ground, the most fertile soil, where everything and all your intentions will give fruits. This is one of the reasons why Rohini is called the red one. The red one meaning the blush. When a woman is very fertile, she has this blushy complexion. That is Rohini. Rohini is the red one, the blushy one, the fertile one. She gives that security, that sensuality, that stability, and that ability to create. To create. We can create having babies. That is the greatest creation, but also the creating of our lives, the creating and manifesting with this material world. That's the reason why Brahma is one of the deities of this beautiful nakshatra, because Brahma is the creator. He is known to be the creator. So he is the one who ultimately was giving the mantras from Krishna, and then he was able to actually create all the universes. Well, this universe specifically. So because of this nakshatra has the potential of immense fertility, immense possibilities, and immense ability for us to manifest not just in an ethereal way, but actually in a material way. So this directly deals with our prosperity and our abundance in our lives. This is literally the beginning, because we just had also Jupiter going into Taurus. So Rohini has that ability to be fertile, to create. It has the charisma, it has desire, it has the materialism and the seduction, and it's also very gentle. But we definitely have this amazing power of immense growth and creation. This is exactly what we need in our lives at this very moment. So let's go a little bit deeper into the transits here so that we're able to understand a little bit more about all of these understandings of the astrology and why is it such a unique and beautiful new moon. So here we go. First and foremost, we have to see that there's literally a stellium going on in the sign of Taurus during this powerful new moon. So what does this mean? When we have more than 3 planets in one sign, this means that it's a stellium, which means that all the energy, all the planets, all the devas that help us mold ourselves so that we're able to ascend and become more spiritual are all coming into the party of Taurus. Now, Taurus is the part of our self-esteem, our self-worth, our confidence in ourselves, money, finances, and security in life. This is a very, very important sign to bring happiness into this material world. Taurus is like the one of those. Now, we have the sun and the moon, which create the new moon. We have Venus very close to that, and Venus is the ruler of Taurus and also the ruler of this massive energy that everybody's here in Taurus. Moon is the ruler of the nakshatra of Rohini, very powerful. Jupiter has just entered Taurus on the beginning of May. And if you have not seen the video for Jupiter in Taurus, definitely go check it out. This new moon is going to start activating all the blessings that we've been waiting for Jupiter to bring into our lives. So go and check that. And if you would like to actually do the Lakshmi workshop, then become one of my standard members today here in YouTube, and you will be able to watch that. I'm also going to be doing videos on the horoscopes for each individual sign, as well as a moon ritual for this specific new moon. So go ahead and become my standard member today. So we have Jupiter here, expanding the possibilities, expanding the abundance. Jupiter is coming in with the promise that it wants to bring abundance and prosperity in our lives. However, if we don't have the confidence and the self-worth to accept this, to receive this, then it's going to be very complicated. And this is a transformation that is happening in the sign of Taurus. If there is something that is blocking your ability to accept this new, more expansive and abundant life, then Uranus here is going to revolutionize it. And Uranus just entered into the sign of Taurus on June 2nd. Uranus is just peeking his head into Taurus because it's going to retrograde. But this peeking is going to bring us a lot of transformations collectively, economically, financially. Start getting ready, guys, because Uranus here will bring a revolution in our financial and economical world as a collective. Now, personally, it will revolutionize your life. If there's some money block, some confidence block, some self-esteem block, Uranus here is going to poke at that wound until we revolutionize it. The beautiful thing is that we have Jupiter blessing it and expanding it and bringing the wisdom. And not only that, we also have Mercury in the sign of Taurus. Mercury, which is our intelligence. Our intelligence right now is ready to be reprogrammed around our self-worth, self-esteem, and our self-confidence in ourselves. This is the time to allow yourself to be worthy just because you are, and to claim your sense of self-worth. This is like the deep work, and then eventually all of that will also transform externally. But there is a very deep work that needs to get done, because at the same time that, of course, we're having a new beginning, at the same time we have to let go of the past. We have to make changes of our habits. This is exactly what Taurus is showing us. Taurus deals with habits and what we do on a daily basis, our stubborn habits that we may have. So Taurus here is saying, let's change our habits. And it might just change our self-esteem, our self-worth, and our bank account and in the process. So it is encouraging for us to make changes. This is the best time to do it. Why? Because Mars has entered Aries. And this is giving the energy of going into your subconscious and cutting away those insecurities that haven't allowed you to move forward. This is the subconscious work where the spiritual warrior is fighting that shame, that guilt, or anything that is obstructing you from being able to receive this abundance and prosperity in your life. All of this deals with your dreams and aspirations. All of this deals with you getting to your dreams and aspirations, because Rahu is in the 11th house of dreams and aspirations. The time has come for you to dream big. There's been a dream inside of you, but sometimes we just don't have the confidence to follow through with this dream. We doubt ourselves that we may not be good enough, or that we need to study more, or that we need to know more, or that who is going to pay for that? Anything, like any thought like this. So if we've had anything like this is the time to transform this Allow yourself to go for that big dream. If you don't have the confidence, then this is the moon where we're going to reclaim it. If there's something blocking your subconscious, then we got Mars there cutting that down to the root. And all of this will give you a healing of your karmas around your purpose in life, because Saturn is in the 10th house of purpose and in the 10th house of your destiny, of what you came here to do and what you will be remembered for. So this is very, very, very powerful. We're having a massive identity transformation and shift so that we're able to ascend to this new us. Something else that will be involved in this will be our daily life and daily habits. Okay, this is directly attached. Why? Because we have Libra in the 6th house and it's going into this new moon, into the 1st house. So the key here is focus on yourself, focus on your body. If there's something that maybe you want to change, shift, start working out, taking care of your body, self-care is like the motto of Taurus. Self-care, self-care, self-care. Take care of your body, start having a better body relationship. This is all going to start helping to boost your self-esteem, to approve of yourself, and do this on a daily basis. Daily routine, daily habits is going to be the way for us to be able to shift this. Get into your wellness era, get into your self-love era with this energy, guys. I mean, it is so beautiful, guys. I am just so excited. And remember, I am doing a video specifically for the horoscopes, for the moon signs and the ascendants for this very powerful new moon in my standard membership here in YouTube. So make sure that you become a member today so that you can get your horoscope for this new moon, as well as a moon ritual to harness the energies of this very powerful new moon in your favor. Guys, this is an incredible, incredible energy, and I'm just so excited to share this with you guys. Now, something else that I want to share with you guys is that, have you ever been feeling lost or feeling overwhelmed? Everybody goes through a dark night of the soul where we go through a lot of worrying about our life. Maybe sometimes we lose our jobs or we don't know where our purpose really lies, or sometimes we lose a loved one and we end up heartbroken in the process. We don't know who to really talk to, who can really understand us sometimes, but you're not alone. I am here. The time has come for you to reclaim your power back so that you can become in alignment with your soul's path. Because at the moment of your birth, in the stars, there's the pictures of the blueprint of your astral map where all your destiny is in there. So I want to introduce the 75-minute astral map session with me, where we're going to go deep into all your karmic analysis, your Vedic astrological insights, why it is that you're going through the cycles that you're going through, and give you your channel messages so that you can gain the clarity, overcome the obstacles, and embrace your soul's path today. So if you want to book your session today, this is the perfect time to do it. All you have to do is go into the bottom of this video and click on the link for the personal session. That way, we can have our personal session and go deep into your understanding of your own personal destiny. Alrighty, guys. Now, let's talk something else that is very beautiful during this time that is happening. On June 5th, we have a special birthday. This June 5th is a very beautiful day where we are having the day of Shani Yati. This is the birthday of Shani Dev. And Shani Dev is Saturn, baby. And Saturn is the planet that holds your karma. He's the task maker. He is actually a very feared planet because this is the planet that makes you work hard for it, makes you work hard for what it is that you want and desire. However, Saturn is the most fair one, and Saturn also is the one that gives you that material prosperity and abundance. So it's very interesting that at the same time that we're having this renewal energy with this new moon, we are also having the birthday of our beautiful Shani Dev. And that is the most beautiful thing, and I'm very excited about that. So the way to celebrate this birthday for Shani Dev, because everybody in our charts has Saturn, and that is the weakest part of our chart. That is the part that gets most tested. That is the part that is most tedious for us. So Let's use this day to recalibrate our karmas, to make peace with Saturn, and to make him our friend. When you become friends with Saturn, your tests and responsibilities and duties actually become so much easier. The way to do this is by either donating on this day, which will be fantastic, any sort of donation, also fasting on this day. It's going to be different for everybody. Whatever you decide to fast, to not take on that day, that is your offering for Shani Dave. And this could be some ways where you can harness this energy for this birthday on June 5th for Shani Dave. Alrighty, now let's go a little bit deeper into understanding this new moon with a little bit of the Vedic Oracle, guys. And remember, guys, if you want to check out your horoscope for this powerful new moon, and you also want to do the moon ritual with us, then definitely become a member for the standard membership here in YouTube in our channel in Astral Motivation, because there you will find the exclusive content for that video. Alrighty, so what do we have? What are the general collective energies for this new moon in Rohini Nakshatra for everyone? Wow, okay. All of this wanted to come out, and I'm giving it to you guys. Wow. So first and foremost, the passion has been ignited because we have been suffering in silence. It's been a little bit difficult. And this is finally the time where we're going to see the sun shining and coming up again. It's like the sun is finally coming up again. The suffering in silence is coming to an end. We're ready for these changes and these different things that we're ready to embark on, because life is getting ignited. The passion is getting ignited once again. So this is a time where you're going to feel passionate. Brahma is actually a very passionate, he's the Rajas Guna Deva. So that means that he is the Lord of Rajas. Rajas are the Gunas, which are the mode of nature that deals with passion. So this is the time to follow your passions. We need passion to create. That's why an orgasm is like a peak of passion, and then you create a baby. So passion is very important, and we're getting our passions ignited once again, guys. So I want you to go back to the things you loved, the things you valued so much that maybe you put in the back burner, but that are actually things that ignite your passion within, and go there, because you are ready for a new beginning. And as you do this, victory and success is ready for us. Now, this is going to feel a little bit intense in the process because Venus is actually combust with these energies. So everything that I'm saying, please give it some time, because when we have this combustion of the sun and the moon with Venus, it can combust. It's not making us so strong to feel this confidence. Maybe everything that I'm saying, you may be feeling like, oh my God, but I just been feeling so down. Like, I don't feel like I'm this confident self to take the world at this time. You're going to get there. It's going through a purification. Venus is going through a transformation at this time where you're going to have like an identity shift through your love, through your heart. This is a time where everything that it deals with Venus is going to get a renewal in our lives. Love, relationships, finances, self-esteem, self-worth, and all the things that we love and cherish. So guys, have patience during this time. The victory is coming for all of us, and I am so excited to be here with you. Thank you so much for giving me your presence, for all the energies, and of course for your likes, for your comments. I truly, truly appreciate it, guys. You guys are definitely making this beautiful community grow, and I truly appreciate you. Thank you for those who are members, and I truly appreciate you as well. Make sure you check out the personal reading here in the description below. Book your 75-minute astro map session with me, and we can go deep into all the answers of your life. Alrighty, guys, I hope that you guys have a wonderful time. Have a beautiful day, and have a beautiful new moon in the sign of Rohini. Haribol, everybody.